Oh my gosh, guys, look at all the guns I have to review. It's not even that. There are structures and stuff. Buckle in. You're in for a wild ride.
Yes, we're back really down. Never modern talking stereo. My headphones start studio. I'm keeping it OG studio. You can't fool me though. You f***ing around with a real pro. I'm a cannibal. I'll eat you up for dinner. I'm a sicko.
What is up, guys? TTME here, and today we are going to be reviewing some of the Tech Guns mod. It's a pretty long line, as you can see. Most of that is guns, but there is some awesome armor at the end. But you want to know something? It's not everything. There's a bunch of weird crafting and ammos, and I'm going to show you the crafting recipe, but I don't even fully understand it. But let's just jump straight into the first one. Melee weapons for all of this blue. We're going to go into the power hammer. Its ammo is a compressed air tank, and this is how you craft it right here. A mechanical part, iron plate, piston, mechanical parts again, compressed air tank, iron receiver, and you get the power hammer. Let me just go in. There are no mobs. Hold up a minute. There we go. Yes, there she goes. So I just wanted to show you the animation for that. There's also an animation for destroying a slime. Kind of explodes into a bunch of that, and then you can just do it again. You know, and this mines. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's get straight on to the next weapon. Oh, I forgot the ammo. It's a compressed air tank. But next weapon is the combat knife. This is how you craft it right here. A steel plate and a plastic sheet, and you get the combat knife. Let's just spawn in a sheep. It's a melee weapon. It does 6.5 attack damage. Nothing too special. On to the next weapon, power hammer, advanced. This one, this one you can craft by 3 diamonds and a power hammer, which I showed you how to craft before over on the other power hammer, and it'll give you the power hammer advanced. Its ammo is also the compressed air tank, and let's just spawn in a sheep right here. Yeah, well, it's a one-hit kill, and it also mines. You have 300 attacks per tank, you know, so be careful what you do with this. I just love the animations. They're awesome with this thing. You can turn them off by turning off particles, I think. And then the last melee weapon we have is the chainsaw. This is how you craft it. You need mechanical parts, plastic sheet, iron plate, iron receiver, and a fuel tank to get the chainsaw. It does 12 attack damage, and its ammo is the fuel tank. Let's spawn in a slime. Yeah! It should one-hit kill. Yes, that's so cool. Alright, on to the next set of weapons, the pistols. Our first pistol is the 9mm pistol. This is how you craft it with the 9mm magazine, mechanical parts, obsidian steel, hardened steel, steel plate, and 2 plastic sheets to get the 9mm pistol. Its ammo is oh, pardon me. Its ammo is the 9mm pistol magazine, and let's just test it out real quick. Yeah, it's a one-hit kill. For a sheep, anyway. Alright, I really want to see the... Alright, next weapon. No, no. Is the revolver. Its ammo is 9mm bullets. Let's test this one out. You know, I'm just going to spawn in a bunch of sheep right now, so I don't have to keep doing it later. Alright, let's do this. Ready? There we go. That's the revolver. And then if you want to spice it up a little bit, maybe take the golden... Oh, I forgot to show you how to craft this. To craft a revolver... that's not the right one. Okay. Hold up. Technical difficulties. But actually, it looks like you cannot craft the regular revolver. You have to find it at those bases, I believe. Let's just quickly set the time to 1,000. But you can craft the golden revolver if you found the regular revolver. Again, 9mm bullets, just except this one's gold. It's pretty cool. This mod is awesome. I totally recommend you check it out. I forgot to tell you, I'm playing in 1.7.10. I also have the craft guide mod installed. That's how I got that. And you have to have the chisel mod, the cough H core, and the cough H things to go with it to even have this working. And then I also have the craft guide mod to show you how it goes. But anyway, on to shotguns. Our first shotgun is the hand cannon. This is how you craft it. Just kidding, you can't craft it at all. You have to find it, I'm assuming, and its ammo is stone bullets. It's not very effective. It's a weak shotgun. That's why I put it first. But yeah, that's kind of just how it is. But it's a shotgun, so what do you expect? Most of the guns in this are one-hit kills to normal animals. That's why if you're using this mod, like for something like popular MMOs does, I would recommend using it with other mods that are compatible to make them with harder mobs. But anyway, on to the second shotgun. It's the sawed-off shotgun. Can you not craft any of these? Oh, I forgot to put this back. Sorry, I had a technical difficulty there. Looks like you can't craft any of the shotguns. I think they're in beta, but they are fun to play around with. Like, sawed-off doesn't even have anything. But here it is, the sawed-off. It uses the shotgun shell. It's not as powerful, but you would have 2 hits to a magazine. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the mob that spawns in there. Are you gonna attack me? And he drops some stuff. Let's go straight into the next one. This is the combat shotgun. This is my personal favorite shotgun. You can't craft it, unfortunately, but it does take shotgun shells, and it's a pump action shotgun, which is my favorite thing about it. Especially that reload animation. It's music to my ears. I'm having way too much fun doing this. Let's go straight into the machine guns. The first machine gun we have on the list is the M4 assault rifle. This is how you craft it. You need a glass redstone, then a plastic gun stock into an iron ingot with an assault rifle magazine, steel receiver, and a hardened steel barrel, and you will get the M4 assault rifle. Its ammo is the assault rifle magazine. Let's just show you how this works. It's well, it's kind of self-explanatory, you know. It's a machine gun. You can zoom in on with it, but you cannot aim down sight. It just has a zoom function. But yeah, that's pretty basic machine gun. There's not really too many enhanced features I need to talk about it. So let's just go on to the next one, which is the Infiltrator, which you craft by getting the M4 assault rifle and a nether star. So this one should be better. It has the assault rifle magazine as the ammo, and this one you can aim down sights with. It has a laser sight, and I think it shoots significantly faster. Maybe not, I don't know. But it looks like it has, yeah, and it's silenced. So this is like an upgraded version. You can aim down sights to see all the destruction that your weapon caused. It has a laser and it's silenced. Those are the benefits of this gun. But I don't like aiming with it just because it's kind of weird trying to run while aiming with it. But the sound effects are awesome also. So, on to the next gun. So the next gun is called the PDW. It is crafted like this. You need a carbon barrel, carbon receiver, carbon gun stock, and an advanced magazine, which leads me to my magazine, what type it has. It's an advanced magazine. Let's just spawn in some more mobs right here. Maybe I should get a hostile mob. But it shoots like that. It's a pretty good, fast rate of fire. Has a blue effect on it, which is kind of curious. But it sounds awesome, looks awesome. You can't aim with it, but it's pretty darn cool. You know, I'm gonna get out a friend or a hostile mob. I'll be right back. All right, on to the next on to the next weapon. I've switched it over to a zombie, and I called this one weird for one reason and one reason only. I can't pronounce that. Kalusichikinau. That's all you're gonna get from me. This is how you craft it. You need oak wood, assault rifle, wooden stock, iron receiver, and a hardened steel barrel to get it. Its magazine is an assault rifle magazine, and then we can go around killing the zombies if I would place them, not destroy the block. You know what, I should probably have thought this over and got something that, you know, doesn't burn in daylight. But it's a machine gun. It's pretty cool. I'll be back when I have a mob that doesn't burn in daylight but is also hostile to me. Alright, I chose spiders, which is probably a better testing on that. But that's all for the Kalushkinab, that thing. And we're going on to the submachine gun. I don't have an SMG magazine. There we go, that's better. So how you craft this one is an iron barrel with an iron receiver, a wooden stock, and then an SMG magazine. And the ammo is SMG magazine. And well, let's test it out on some spiders, since they won't attack me unless I start hurting them. As you can see, it's not necessarily oh my gosh, that animation though, I've never seen that. That's so cool. It's not the most effective thing to use. It does 5 to 3 damage, but it's pretty good. Pretty nice. On to the next gun, we have the AUG, A-U-G. It has the assault rifle magazine. This is how you craft it. You need a plastic sheet, 2 pieces of glass, a steel plate, hardened steel barrel, steel receiver, plastic gun stock, and the assault rifle magazine, which is the ammo for the AUG. This one, you looks really cool in your hand. You can aim down sights with it, and it has a pretty cool sound effect. I really like all of the guns in it. It's suffocating. I like all of the guns in this series. This one is much more powerful, as you can tell, but it's a lot less accurate. Like, even when aiming, it doesn't necessarily hit 100% of the time, because I think it's a 3-hit kill, but I've shot more than enough times to kill them with 3 hits. Yeah. But, yeah, that's the AUG. It's pretty cool. See, this one does 8 to 7 attack damage, and that's all this stuff. If you want to look at the stats, you can do that, but I don't want to because it's boring. But you can do that when you get this mod, because I highly recommend it. On to the next gun. It's the LMG. It's a really, really awesome gun. This is how you craft it. You need a glass plane, a piece of redstone, a plastic gun stock, obsidian steel receiver, hardened steel barrel, and LMG magazine, which just so happens to be the magazine that you need to fire the weapon. You can zoom in, but you can't aim down sights with this gun. Let's just spawn in some more spiders. That's a lot of stuff. And shoot it. It has a really fast rate of fire, and as you can see, I'm just totally wrecking these spiders with it. Take this, and that, and take that. Fools, you should have never challenged me. But it does 8 to 6 damage, so a little less powerful than the AUG, but a much faster fire rate, if you agree with me. We have a minigun up next. Its ammo is a minigun ammo drum, pretty self-explanatory. You craft it like this: 6 hardened steel barrels, 1 obsidian steel receiver, 1 electric engine, and 1 minigun ammo drum, and this is what you get. That sounds beastly, kind of like a beast would sound. And then just go after him. And this does a really high rate of fire, like super high, but the damage is slightly lower than the LMG, if I'm not incorrect. Let's just check on that. Yeah, 5 to 3, but the rate of fire is definitely much higher. I'll be back with the next weapon, which is a special weapon. So we're starting off on our next category, which is special weapons. Our first one is the blaster rifle. This is how you craft it right here. You need an energy cell, a laser barrel, carbon receiver, carbon gun stock, glass, elite circuit board, and carbon plate, and and an energy cell is required to run it, because that is what it is. You spawn in the mobs, right, and you can shoot them with this pretty cool blast. You can also aim down sights, but I don't recommend aiming down sights with many of these unless it's a sniper rifle. It kind of sounds like one of those guns from Star Wars. Like, just listen to that. That sounds a lot like a gun from Star Wars, you know? But yeah, first one, let's go on to the second one right now. Next up, we have the laser rifle. Sorry, I had to take a breather. Its ammo is the energy cell, and this is how you craft it. You need a laser barrel, glass pane, redstone, plastic gun stock, obsidian steel receiver, mechanical parts, carbon, and an energy cell to craft it. Let's just get it up in here. I don't want this string. Get out of here. And then let's just spawn in some spiders, and let me show you how this one works. You can aim with it, but not down the sights. It's a pretty cool blaster rifle, and it incinerates them. Sometimes. The animations don't always play, but it's cool when they do. I want to see that animation again. Let's try and get it. Maybe not. But it's a pretty cool gun. You know, you guys saw that incineration animation the first time. It was pretty dang beastly, if you know what I mean. It's a 2-hit kill, but oh, that was smoking, pun intended. It's pretty beastly. It's a semi-automatic gun. Ooh, there it is again. Semi-automatic, but it does 12 damage exactly every time you hit it. Although it is semi-automatic, therefore you cannot be like, oh nope, it's automatic. Just kidding. It's not semi-automatic at all, guys. I could listen to that all day. That sounds sick. Let's get right on to the next gun. Here we go into the Tesla rifle. Its ammo is the energy cell. It does 12 to 12 damage, so the exact same as the other one, but it has a slightly different fire look. You need a coil, a glass plane, a redstone, a carbon gun stock, carbon receiver, and an energy cell to craft this awesome weapon. But yeah, it blasts kind of awesomely. Oh my gosh, I just summoned a spider jockey. Huh. But this one does burst damage. You can take out multiple enemies with one shot if you feel like it. So let's just put them all in a line like this right here. And then there you go. That's how to do it. You can aim down sights with this one, but again, not really much of a help. I mean, you can't aim down sights, but you can aim, like, zoom in. But it also incinerates stuff, which makes it look really cool. Let's get right on to the next gun. This is the Alien Blaster. It does 16 to 16 damage, so 4 damage higher than the Tesla and the laser rifle. Its ammo is the energy cell, and this is how you craft it. Just kidding, it can't be crafted. Looks like you have to find this one, or maybe it's just a work in progress. I should stop breaking the ground and start placing spiders. When you do shoot it, it looks kind of cool. Just kidding, it looks awesome. Can't aim with this gun, but you don't need to. It sets stuff on fire and then incinerates them. Like, it has an incinerating animation while they're on fire, and it does 16 damage, so it's a one-hit kill to spiders, and it'll be a one-hit kill to most mobs except those higher ones like Enderman. Let's go right on to the next gun. We have the Nether Blaster, which requires a nether charge to craft, or its ammo is another charge. And then this is how you craft it. Cybernetic parts in all 4 corners, obsidian steel plate on the top and bottom of another charge, and then you have a pump mechanism on the side and a hardened steel barrel, and then you get your Nether Blaster. Let's just test it out on this spider right here. There you go. It shoots like a fiery stream that kind of explodes into particles of light. It looks really cool, and I can do this all day. This is just like, the smoke is fun. That gun was really cool. Let's go right into the next one, which just so happens to be the bio gun. Its ammo is a bio tank, and this is how you craft it. You need a bio tank, then a steel receiver with a plastic gun stock and a pump mechanism. This gun is also really cool, so if we just spawn in some spiders to show you how to do this, I can shoot them, and they kind of have this weird disintegration thing. But another cool feature about this gun is that you can charge it up, and then you have this really big one that hits them, and it's still only 2 hit kills, but if it hits the ground, then it creates this big thing. And when you shoot another one at it, it explodes. Now you can attack with the right click button and it'll go onto the ground. And then you can just make them bigger and bigger. But you can also attack with the left click button and that's how you charge it up. But the right click button gives you a super fast rate of fire. But when someone steps on this, let's see if I can shoot one like right there. Come on, spider, walk forward. Yeah, or I don't know. Oh, come on, I don't want to kill you. Just walk forward. Walk forward, mate. Dang it! Well, if someone walks on it, like a mob, they will, or they're in that blast, I believe, they will get a slowness or some sort of particle effect. I mean, I know they get affected by a particle, but I don't know what particle they get. But it does damage them when they're near that. And that is the bio gun. Let's move on to the next gun, which is the scatter laser rifle. Work in progress. Its ammo is an energy cell, and it can't be crafted because it's a work in progress, I'm assuming. You can zoom down a little bit, but it shoots a burst of 4 bullets, I believe, with it, so you can take out multiple enemies at a time if you wish, or you could just hit the same enemy a couple times. It incinerates them like many other guns. Look with that really cool animation. But that's about all I have to say with this one. Let's go on to the next gun. The next gun is the pulse rifle. It actually is a burst sniper rifle kind of thing. It's almost modeled off of the P.O.6 in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It requires an advanced magazine, and this is how you craft it. Advanced magazine, carbon receiver, carbon gun stock, carbon barrel, diamond, titanium plate, and elite circuitry board. And as you can see, it looks pretty beastly. But it does not shoot like, you can hold it down and it's a burst gun, kind of a machine gun, but I put it with the special just because even though it shoots regular bullets, it's a burst rifle, so it's kind of special. I think the animation happens when it's a one-hit kill. I don't know. But it's pretty sick. I really like this aiming screen though. Like, that's my favorite. Just gonna be like out here and be like, oh, I'm sorry, were you standing there? Oh, I'm sorry, spider. Were you standing there? Because I shot you. On to the next gun. We're almost to this done of the special weapons category. This is the flamethrower. Its weapon is, or ammo is, the fuel tank, and it is crafted like this. Fuel tank with flint and steel, pump mechanism, iron receiver, and plastic gun stock. And I gotta tell you, this one looks pretty beastly. Looks like you didn't get incinerated enough. I'm gonna change that. Look how far that just flamethrowers. Like, way out there. Way out there. Like, I can hit the house from here. Oh, I hit the house from here. And then you can just hold it down, and it has a fuel tank. This is pretty cool. On to the next gun. This is the sonic rifle. It needs an energy cell to fire, and this is how you craft it. Energy cell, carbon receiver, sonic emitter, carbon gun stock, and then a titanium plate. One of the more simpler recipes, but it is pretty cool. Shoots like this blue blast wave thingy. I'm thinking it's sound, and then it almost always one-hit kills because it does 25 to 5 damage, depending on range. I mean, I could go really far away and try and shoot this dude and not kill him. Like, go to the extent of my range with this gun. But the closer I get, the more lethal this gun becomes. It's a pretty awesome gun. But we're going to go straight into the last gun in the special category. It's the largest category. It's the nuclear death ray. It does 8 to 1 damage. I know what you're thinking. What? That's so low. Why would you save that for last? Because of the way it fires. It requires a nuclear power cell. And this is how you craft it. Nuclear power cell, rad emitter, carbon receiver, carbon gun stock, lead plate, titanium plate, and then another lead plate. Now, you may be asking, TTME, why? Why? I just don't understand. It has such low damage. Let me show you why. That's why it's last. It has a charge rifle thing that just keeps on bursting until you run out of ammo, and then it incinerates them, which is my favorite animation, by the way. And it has like a 100% chance to play the animation. Well, not really. But it has a pretty high chance of playing that animation. And it kind of just is really kind of sort of OP. And that's why it's safe for last. Guys, those who questioned me, I just answered your question. Going straight into our explosion guns, starting off with the grenade launcher. It needs the 40mm grenade, and it cannot be crafted. Unfortunately, this is one of my favoritist guns, just because it does that. Oh, it skips shots and then bounces. Oh, geez, that bounced high. Oh, geez, that went higher than I thought it did. But it bounces up, and then... Oh, you could create a fireworks show with this. Let me do this. Hold up just a minute. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. I'm doing this for a while. Jeez Louise. Because they explode on each other and then explode even more. Let's take out this last spider. But they explode on impact with an enemy mob, or with any mob for that matter. I'm so impressed with that fireworks show, though. But they rebound off the ground and then explode in midair after a certain delay for that. Let's go on to the rocket launcher. This is how you craft the rocket launcher. You need a steel receiver, hardened steel barrel, and a rocket. And, well, this gun is one of the most self-explanatory ones. It's a rocket launcher. Deal with it. It curves though, like, look, you see that slow arch? It's gonna hit down there. Oh no. Yeah, there we go, that's a better example, but it does curve downward eventually, which is nice because, you know, gravity, although very minimal, still exists in Minecraft. I mean, only sand and gravel, and then apparently rockets are affected by gravity, but that's besides the point. Let's go on to the next one. This is the Grim Reaper. Alright, this is how you craft it. You need 4 rocket launchers and then a carbon receiver. It uses a rocket too, but it shoots at a very much faster pace. Reason being is because it holds 4 rockets at a time. It's kind of like the minigun, except with rockets. I'd be surprised if any spider survived that barrage of killing spree. Let's go straight into the next gun. This is the last explosive gun. It is the nuke launcher. It needs a rocket, but it's the tactical nuke rocket. You go in, this is how you craft it. 2 lead plates, 2 hardened steel barrels, 1 rocket tactical nuke, and 1 carbon receiver. This does 250 damage to 250 damage. Looks like all of you are about to go bye-bye. Yeah. That's what I thought! Look at this. Look at this just, like, look at this cloud fume. Like, it has a mushroom fume, for crying out loud. A mushroom fume! Like, that's how cool it is. I wanna run a test, but just FYI, this is how you craft the nuke launch, the rocket tactical nuke, because this is the only one where I'm going to show you how to craft the ammo, because this is the most coolest one in my opinion, besides the nuclear ray, because that's pretty cool. You need a small nuclear warhead, rocket. Yeah, that explosion was kind of late. Now I'm going to do a test, see if I can get them all with one blast. Yep. Seems pretty effective, if you know what I mean. I wonder what happens if I shoot one straight up. Oh, it also has gravity affected. Oh, does it seriously have gravity affected to it too? I mean, I didn't think that a nuclear was gravity. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. Yes, gravity does affect this. Okay, I should stop doing that. My game's starting to lag. Just kidding, I still want to do it. It's super fun. I love how none of them destroy any blocks. Nice. It only hurts mobs. But what's weird is you can see the water through the explosion particles, but you can't see anything else. Oh, that's so weird. Alright, I've had enough fun with this gun. I could sit here and do this all day. It's satisfying. Let's go on to the next gun. We're entering the sniper rifles, which means, unfortunately, we're entering the last two guns of this mod. However, there's plenty more armor. This is the bolt action sniper rifle. It's ammo. It's rifle bullets. You cannot craft it. Sadness. You can aim with it. And then you have to bolt action it. Pretty self-explanatory gun. Let's test it out on a mob. Let's see how accurate the hip fire is. Pretty effective gun for no-scoping. Let's see if I can quick scope with it. Oh, there we go. That was a quick scope. Let's see if I can quick scope with this. Ready? There we go. Quick scope. I want to see if I can... Oh my gosh, that was pathetic. Come on! I'm flying. Alright, I'll be back. Nah, I want to hit this right here, right now. Right now. Yes, there we go. That was a 360. I'm counting it. You can just go away. You and all your stinking friends, all right? Take that. Oh, I see you. I see you. Headshot. The last gun of the day, guys. The AS-50 sniper rifle. It needs an AS-50 magazine, and this is how you craft it. Plastic gun stock, AS-50 magazine, obsidian steel receiver, 2 hardened steel barrels, 2 diamonds, and 1 obsidian steel plate. This one, as you can see, looks much more beastly, and this one is a semi-automatic, not the other kind. No scope is pretty powerful, as you guys can see. Pretty accurate, not accurate 100% of the time. And then this scope is really cool too. I wonder if I can hit a collateral with this. Let me just stand right here and put 2 spiders like that and have them stand still. Come on, stand still! Stop it. If I spawn enough, eventually they'll get in a line. Right? There, okay. Nope, you can't hit a collateral with this. That was a waste of time. Alright, that was the last gun of the day. Now we're going into the armor section. So we don't need the spider anymore. And we can go ahead and go into game mode 0. Woo! I got 34 levels of experience from that. And I didn't even pick it all up. Let's put on this soldier set. See how much armor we get. Yeah, we got pretty decent armor. Nothing really special about it. It's just kind of a okay armor set, you know. Like, yeah. Next up is the bandit set. Let's put this one on, see how much armor we get. Ooh, significantly less than the soldier set. And move speed plus 12.5. Yeah, okay. That definitely is a special effect. Can I see if something? Is there a special effect for this? No, this one has knockback resistant plus 10%. This one is movement speed plus 12.5%. Although the armor is significantly less than the knockback resistant one. Let's just get straight into the next armor as I bound in leaps over there. Let's take this off, although fun. We gotta take it off. Just sad. Then we have the miner set. Let's put this on right here. Mining speed plus 5%. Fall height though fall height is -1 block. Fall damage is -20%, and movement speed is plus 8%. So not as much as the bandit, and it definitely gives you. I think it gives you about the same much as the bandit set, maybe a little less. But it's a pretty good set as if you want to go do what it is described at, if you want to go and mine. Alright, next up we have the Steam set. In this one, our special ability is health bonus +1 hearts, fall damage -20%, fall height -1, mining speed +5, knockback resistance plus 15.00001%, step assist, current camo, no camo. So I believe you can activate a camo on this. Let's put it on, and oh my gosh, do I look beast mode. Okay, that's pretty beast mode. And there's no armor really, or there's no speed increase. But it does have significantly high armor. Not as much as Diamond, but pretty good. Only 2 away. That is the Steam set. Let's get straight into the combat set. This one allows you to movement speed plus 10%, knockback resistance plus 10%, and you can put camos on this one too. Oh my gosh, I look like I am a commando. No, I look like I'm a combat person. It gives the same amount as the Steam set, but the Steam set definitely gives more debuffs. Although this one adds speed, so would you prefer speed or more debuffs? Next up, we have the Commando set, and I'll go through and show all the crafting recipes after. I just gotta show all this. Movement speed plus 10%, underwater mining speed plus 125%, knockback resistance plus 10%. Let's put this on. I look like I'm gonna go scuba diving, you know. But that's pretty cool. Let's just take that off real quick. And as I said, I'll go back through the crafting recipes for all of these when I'm done showing them off, because, you know, showing them off is more important than crafting them. The advanced combat chest plate. We have move speed plus 10%, knockback resistance plus 30.00002%, and you can apply camos to this one. Let's just put it on, and ooh, I look fresh. And as you can see, I'm moving pretty fast, but I would be also knockback resistance, which can be really, really advantageous in a battle, especially against bigger mobs that could knock you back further. Next up, we have the power armor set. Health bonus +1 hearts, fall damage -20%, fall height -1, mining speed plus 5%, knockback resistance plus 20%, step assist, no camo applied. This one looks a lot like the Steam one, but no movement speed bonus. It's, you know, not my personal favorite just because I don't really like ones that don't give me movement speed bonus. But it still looks pretty cool. Next up, we have the hazardous environment set. Alright, you ready for this? This gives us movement speed plus 10%, fall damage -50%, fall height -3 blocks, mining speed plus 10%, underwater mining speed plus 125%, knockback resistance plus 10%, step assist, current camo, no camo. Whew! Let's put it on, see how we look. I look like an orange dude in a hazardous suit. And this one gives me significant armor too. It says this ammo on the side, but I don't really know what that is. I forgot to test the armor of the other ones. Let me just put them on and see how much this one gives. This one gives full. It protects you like Diamond or better, even though the hazard environment suit looks like it would protect you better. This one protects you almost like Diamond. It's half an armor bar away from protecting you like Diamond is. Let's test the Commando. I forgot to test this one. This one has okay, it's pretty good. Not as good as the combat, I don't think. The combat was 1/2 bar higher. Let's see if that's true or not, or if I'm forgetting something. Yeah, it was 1/2 bar higher. So that's where I actually remember to measure it. And then the last set we have is the exosuit set. And if I put this on, we're 1/2 armor away from getting it. I look pretty cool. I don't know why it's so weird like that. It gives me plus 20% move speed, minus 50% fall damage, minus 5 blocks of fall height, plus 7.5000005% mining speed, knockback resistance plus 15.00001% step assist. So if we move, we would go pretty fast, I think. But it needs power. That's why it's not going. This needs power. Of course it does. Well, if it had power, it'd be really cool, but I don't know how to give it power, so we're going to kind of ignore this set. And then we have miscellaneous. Reloads with fuel tank. Alright, I'll be right back when I have all those. So just because I felt bad about not testing it, I'm going to test the exoskeleton suit in creative. That way I have power. Yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. I can jump pretty high, actually. I can almost get on top of this roof. There you go. See, that's where you find the bolt-action sniper rifle and these things, and the M4 and the all of that good stuff, you know? Anyway, now we have the last item on our list today. I know I didn't cover the mobs in this mod, but I didn't really feel like it was needed because it's not a major part of the mob. Kind of like I didn't cover the structures, but they're not a major part either, in my opinion, except the fact that you can find the guns there. But other than that, they're really not that important, so I didn't really go over them. But in the MISC, we have, hold up. Trying to arrange my inventory. I'm failing at it miserably. We have the beret. When it is on, you get 10% movement speed. Pretty cool. Pretty basic. With the jetpack, it applies to my... What does this apply to? Slot. Back. Back. What? What? Back. Hold up a minute. Oh, I see. Back here in this crafting grid right here, you can put stuff on your back. I get it. And this reloads with fuel tank, so let's put a fuel tank in there. Yeah, 1 times 98%. So yeah, you can fly around with it, you know. And then your ammo or whatever is in the bottom right side of the screen. And I don't think you take fall, or no, you do take fall damage, but you can reduce it by how you are. This looks pretty cool when you're flying too. And then you can just kind of burst it a little bit at the end to stop from, you know, killing yourself from fall damage. Like I could go up this high right here and then just burst a little bit at the end. And I'll be fine, you know? Alright, on to the next one. This is the anti-gravity device. Let's just take that off. Take that fuel tank off. Just put it back on. And with it, well, it's like you're flying in, but you're in survival. And durability goes down with it, but you can hop it off, I believe, and the durability will pause. This reloads with the, let me check real quick. This reloads with the nuclear power cell, which I have right here. I don't know why I have assault gun magazines. And, yeah, so let's just hop straight into the next one before my durability gets done. But it has flying speed plus 25%. So let me see if I can... Oh, no, that's not the... That's the face. Not the... That. All right. Yeah. All right, so the next thing is going to be the jump pack. It goes on the back. It goes full height minus 8, fall damage minus 20%, and jump height plus 0.08. So you almost jump twice as high. This one refills with the compressed air tank, so probably the cheapest out of all of them. And yeah, you can jump pretty high, you know, like, but you can't go any higher than that. It's just single jumps. But you can jump significantly higher than 2 blocks. You can jump like 8 blocks, I think. But yeah, let's go straight in the next one. So we got that. We're gonna go into the tactical mask. This is reloads with energy cell. Just try and reload it, maybe. It's weird. I don't really know how to use this, and I can't refill it, so let's just go on to the next one. That was a bust. Put this one onto our face. Oh, it's down. Is there a way to get it up? No, I can't. Refill with energy cell. I don't know what that means. Like, what do I do to refill it? Press R, maybe? I don't know, but it's not on my face right now. It's off my face. How do I put it down on my face? Huh. I don't know. It's kind of a bust, these face ones. Gas mask. Doesn't even do anything. Probably protects me from gas or something. Well, sorry the end was kind of a bust. But, yeah, that's about all for this video. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, comment, and do consider subscribing. I'm going to go through some of the reload animations while I'm saying this. To become the 11th emerald today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course... this took me forever to make, and I had way too much fun with it. So if you could leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, keep mining those emeralds. Nailed it!